Non-Americans, what is the best American food? I hate to sound like an ignorant foreigner, but a made-from-scratch mac and cheese with at least 3 different cheeses plus a crispy breadcrumb crust on top is one of my favorite American dishes. I wanna thank y'all for barbecue and fried chicken. I'm from Mexico and we get spoiled with our traditional cuisine, but I found the Thanksgiving dinner experience in the US incredible. Love everything, the turkey, dark meat, smiley face, cranberry sauce, the stuffing, oh the stuffing, mashed potatoes, salads, and the delicious pays that follow for dessert. That whole combination plus the red wine and good company is an incredible experience hard to match. I love American breakfast food. Honestly, I think they have breakfast down pat. But holy crap, what I really appreciate are pizza rolls. God bless the Americans for pizza rolls. Eggs Benedict are apparently an American invention. Anything smoked, brisket, pork shoulder, chicken, turkey. I've even had smoked burgers. If seasoned well, you don't even need barbecue sauce and it is so tender and juicy. Spaniard who lives in the States for 6 years, I liked apple pie, pastrami on rye sandwiches, Tex-Mex, all the things you do with sweet potatoes, virtually any item at a Waffle House, bagels, Reuben sandwiches, chicken and waffles, cheesecake, s'mores, chocolate chip cookies, buffalo wings. I never got into peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I tried, but it wasn't for me. This is probably a recipe for disaster, but I'm British and growing up visiting Florida I would love eating raw cookie dough from the refrigerator section. As a Nigerian, one would expect my favorite food to be, jollof rice or swallow. But no. It's fries. I absolutely love them. They're my all-time favorite food. I can't get any burger or chicken without fries, and I can eat as many of them as possible. Fries. 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 Forgive me if they aren't originally American, I really don't know these things. Those potatoes with cheese in it you make for Thanksgiving. Edit, wow, thanks, so much response. I mean the double-baked one, but the funeral potatoes I have to try them to now. So, I became a green card holder a short while ago and in the 2014 I had my first Thanksgiving. Me and my family went all the way up from Miami to SC to visit our family from Georgia, which they had this summer house in SC, and then the family that came from Tennessee made fried turkey fro Thanksgiving. Oh! The Lord be praised, that turkey was phenomenal. I can't find someone who's listed it so. Banana pudding. That shit is life-changing. From a Scottish friend of mine, chicken fried steak with biscuits and gravy. Oddly enough, no one seems to have mentioned it but cornbread. Yeah, as a guy who moved here, Americans have got cornbread down to a T. Combined with some soul food? Makes me smile on the inside. Gives me high blood pressure, but smile on the inside too. In Vietnam, chocolate chip cookies are called American cookies. What famous person died too soon? Jim Henson. Man had such a good spirit, he was creative and optimistic and humorous. I'm so sad we lost him so early. Douglas Adams. Died at only 48. Must have been only 10 or 15 years away from stopping procrastinating and finishing another book. John Candy. Alan Turing. Phil Hartman. Grant Imahara. Alan Rickman. Terry Pratchett. Anton Yelchin. The little girl who voiced Ducky in Land Before Time. Bruce Lee. He was only 32 and just finished filming Enter the Dragon. His future was so bright. River Phoenix. Trevor Moore, comic genius, dead at 41 from a random freak accident, deaf way too soon and would have kept having great material as society really spiraled out of control. Cameron Boyce. It's always tragic when someone dies young. John Ritter. Unexpectedly died in his early 50s. Would the world be a better place if we put a minimum age of 18 on social media? Why not? Not taking a position either way, just food for thought. In China, they banned children from playing online video games past 10 p.m. on weekdays. To play, you must enter an ID number, only given to adults. The number of players aged 60 to 85 skyrocketed. Obviously not because the elderly suddenly got into League of Legends when the kids were gone, but because the kids simply borrowed grandma's ID card. The government has so far been unable to enforce this law. Aside from having to actually verify, which is kind of scary in my opinion, most will just lie. I mean, PH and porn sites say you can only view this content if you're 18 plus, do kids just be like, oh okay, I'll come back when I'm 18? Have you seen Facebook? A maximum age would be better. I think that this would be impossible, but I also think it would have a really good impact on children and their self-esteem. I didn't really have a low self-esteem until middle school when I got social media. Could also stop grooming online and such. However, a lot of kids use the internet as a form of escapism from abusive households by meeting people online. It's kinda a tough call. Many of my middle school friends were saved from suicide by meeting friends online and playing online video games. It got their mind off at the bad stuff happening in their life.